Paramaguruji's talk here would be on the topic Transformation with Srividya, covering Astapashas and Panchakoshas, the obstacles and veils. As Guruji will be speaking in a low tone, all of you are requested to listen in deep silence and respect. He has established a unique temple in the form of Sri Chakra at Devipuram near Vishakhapatnam. His book on Sri Chakra Puja is the most beautiful exposition on Srividya practice. Also bringing to your notice is about the Devipuram website, www.devipuram.com. In his inherent wisdom and kindness, he has permitted us to download any practice materials from the website. Here is our Parama Guruji, the Divine Mother herself, speaking to all of us. I repeat the topic, Transformation with Srividya, covering Ashtapashas and Panchakoshas, the obstacles and veils. Esteemed guests, let's all our mobile phones still remain switched off. Let's all be in a meditative silence.
Shri Lalita Parabhattarika Lalitakala Kanachi. ఆమె బెంగళూరులో సుప్రతిష్టమై ఉన్నది. If you want to describe Bangalore in one word, it is music. As Bala Tripura Sundari, a form of Maha Saraswati, she initiated me into Srividya. And I had enjoyed her Veena recitals. And as Radhini Shakti, Radha, she had interacted with me and taught me some of the Krishna Tattva. As Shakti Swarupini Kamakhya, she has been the yoni of Devipuram, from which the Devipuram has manifested. Now she wants to manifest another Devipuram. This Devipuram is not as a place, it is between Sabbavaram and Anakapalli in Vishakhapatnam district, Andhra Pradesh. But where Devi lives is Devipuram. In every one of your hearts, she wants to come and stay and manifest her sankalpa to protect this world and lead it in positive directions. These days, the importance of a guru is measured by length of his dadi. So you can find out who the guru is here. A chota gaadi wala ya bada gaadi wala, bada dadi wala. Is Amritananda the guru or Amrita Padananda is the guru? What is your name? All are same. Many people have been doing Sri Chakra Puja very religiously, a lot of Agnihotrams and all kinds of rituals. But do we see a transformation in their lives? A transformation for the better? Are they devoid of anger, hatred, conformity? Have they overcome their pashas which are binding them? what exactly is the essence of Srividya? The bound thing, or is it universally applicable? We have to separate that part which is a cultural thing from the universal religion of spirituality. The essence of Srividya is what you may call ascension, going up, transcendence, looking beyond what is apparent, and most important, transformation. So these are three primary characteristics of spirituality. You have to ascend from your lower, trying to manifest itself in injurious ways, overcome the effects of the propaganda through the media, and rise above the human condition to a divine being. So for that, first you have got to discover what are the limitations that are binding you, and make a sankalpa to overcome them. Make a dhrudha sankalpa, a firm commitment to improve yourself and those around you in every which way. A dhrudha sankalpa is called a mantra. Constantly repeated, lived. For example, there are two great mantras that Gandhi practiced. They are called Satyam and Ahimsa. He constantly remembered that he will speak the truth no matter what. He will not talk untruth. He will always speak the truth, even if it hurts him. Gurus, please note, there are times when we don't know the answer to the questions asked. It's far better to be honest and say, don't know, I don't know, than to presume and give an artificial answer. So we have to tell the truth. We have to be honest about ourselves. If you are limited, let us accept it. Limitations. Satyam. Ahimsa. I will not hurt another person or another being through body, mind, or intellect. Others may hurt me, that is their right. But I will not retaliate with injury. That was the Satyam, that was Ahimsa he practiced. So any sankalpa is constantly repeated without changing it. That becomes the mantra. That has the potential to manifest. If you keep on changing your sankalpa, it's not going to manifest. For example, let us say I want to be a miracle man and I want to close my hand and open it and I want to see a Rudraksha manifest there. I make a sankalpa. When I close my hand and open my hand, Rudraksha should be present. Is it present? No, it's not present. What happened? If Aham Brahmasmi was true, you are the creator, why did the Rudraksha not manifest when you said manifest? Because your sankalpa was not drudha. Because you said a sankalpa, Rudraksha manifest. But immediately you had a doubt in your mind. I said it, but is it going to really manifest? That opposite thought, Pratipaksha Bhavana, is preventing the manifestation of the. You are trying to manifest and it's also de-manifesting. It's not to say that you are not Brahma. You are Brahma, but then you have to have Dhrida Sankalpa. To imagine, visualize, and gather the information necessary to manifest, and then to manifest this world. What kind of sankalpa should God have had to manufacture this great, big, huge world? With such an infinite variety of life forms, such an infinite variety of gene pools. The Sri Chakra Puja in non-sectarian, non-regionalistic view tries to map these ideas of creation of the cosmos. It explores how the cosmos came to be. It investigates whether the cosmos was created with a purpose or it happened accidentally. Was God really necessary to create a cosmos? Darwin's theory would posit that God is unnecessary. It would say that is the only way it could have happened. Evolution is the way. It doesn't require God. There are many physicists who believe that God is not necessary, and there are some who believe that God is necessary. But is God there? These are the questions that Sri Chakra Puja or Srividya really starts asking. How did they came to be? What is our purpose? What is our role in that? Do we have a role at all? In the 13 billion years it happened, it took for the universe to come to this stage. What is our lifetime? Not even the smallest particle of time. What is our role? Where do we stand in relation to the cosmos? It's easy to talk in terms of cliches. Kalidasa has said, Modaha parapratyayane buddhihi. Means, don't be led by what others say. Verify for yourself the truth and accept it if it is the truth. Reject it if it is not the truth. Otherwise you will be a mudha. Modaha parapratyayane buddhihi. His intelligence is not intelligent, is trying to pretend being intelligent. Cut and paste kind of philosophy is what is happening. You go to Google search and cut and paste. It goes as philosophy. Where is the anubhava behind that statement you are making? So, the essence of Srividya is to generate this anubhava, experience, which leads you to ascension, means going up. Transcendence, going beyond the physical limits of yourself. And transformation. You are a much better person who is able to not only change yourself but change the world around you. So the three main characteristics of the Srividya Upasana. So we have outlined a 13-step program. They are called Ashtapashas and Panchakoshas. You can repeat with me. Guna, Shanka, Bhayam, Lajja, Jugupsa, Kulam Evacha, Jatihi, Sheelam, Kamena, Etaha, Ashtapashaha, Prakirtitaha, Pashabaddaha, Pashuproktaha, Pashamuktaha, Sadashivaha. Gruna means hatred. It starts with self-hatred. I can't accept myself. I hate myself. How many people have said this statement? I am not perfect. If you are not perfect, you should not. Should you hate yourself? You are what you are. You are what you happen to be. बड़ा दाढ़ी वाला और छोटा दाढ़ी वाला क्या फर्क पड़ता है? You are what you are. Okay. Sometimes you may shave off the head. Sometimes you shave this thing. It's just an appendix. So daढ़ी really doesn't matter. Guna is hatred, self-hatred, reflecting itself on the outer world. What you don't like in yourself, you project onto the outer world. It's called projection in psychology. And you hate the other. For example, a woman who is scolded by her husband deeply wants to hit that person back. Give him one fatak. But she is prevented by social custom from doing that. Right? You cannot hit your husband and keep your marriage intact. So what does she do? She pulls her hair. So the sadistic instinct we have got to hurt the others, not being fulfilled, it turns into masochistic, self-hurting kind of a thing. This is the original self-hatred. And its inverse is hatred, anger, revenge, which comes from these concepts by